Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Feel like we're just grooving this morning for the second day in a row, and you can't hear this, and it's probably good with copyright things, but right before the show started, we've been just jamming to Smash Mouth. So when was the last time that you listened to Smash Mouth? For some of you, the answer could be never. But for a lot of us, it was about 35 seconds ago. And a couple of years ago, I don't know why I'm talking about Betsy, that's too much Smash Mouth. Too much. But several years ago, maybe 4 years ago at this point, there was a concert at Riverside Casino, and it was Smash Mouth and Sugar Ray and Blues Traveler and Spin Doctors. And if you're at least, I would say, 25, 26, you would have loved to have been at that show. I was there. This is Tony Tone. Welcome to Hy-Vee Today, by the way. Good to be with you. I want to take care of a couple things before we get to our first guest. Today is Mayor Broderson's Youth Job Fair taking place at Muscatine High School. So we have representatives from Hy-Vee that will be there. I think it's going to be that tall drink of water, my coworker and HR manager, Randy Beimer. I think he'll be there. So Chef Tess is laughing. I don't think he gets called the tall drink of water that often. He should. So that's coming up today from 4 till 6. Bunch of job opportunities for young people in Muscatine with Iowa Works. And please consider reminding your high school-aged student, grandchild, whatever it is, neighbor, let's get him a job. I've told you before, my first job at 13 or 14, I sold Christmas trees, I landscaped, I valeted a country club, worked for the Park District, coached kids. I've done it all, ladies and gentlemen. You're noticing that there's not a lot of manual labor in my work history, so don't be surprised with that one. Spring cleanup week continues. For my neighborhood, that's tomorrow, and my neighbors are really stepping up. There's a lot of stuff out there. So, and as I mentioned yesterday, we have a few more things to put out at my house. I was kind of a little alarmed when I got home from work yesterday because sometimes my wife, and I don't know if it's a being pregnant thing, like she'll go into like super like organization mode, and sometimes I don't know where certain things go. But I would never say that on live television. But as I pulled into the driveway, I thought, like, did some of my stuff get put out for spring cleanup? Nah, I'm not going to look. Because I got some nerdy things that could probably, like, there's a Thor cutout in my garage. Yeah, anyways, they were all there. So let's check in with Chef Tess before I get a text from my wife. Hey, Chef Tess, what are you doing over there?
I am... Well, I'm starting to cry, actually.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, it's the onions.
Because of the onions,
okay.
Yeah. But I'm getting some things ready for the Philly cheesesteak sandwich that we're going to do for lunch tomorrow.
Excellent.
Just getting my onions and peppers cut today. Yeah, so I'll be doing that up front.
You are totally
tomorrow.
Getting a little misty
I'm
with
trying not to. I'm going to stop for a
with
second.
all of that onion over there.
Yeah.
And then you've got some Palm Wonderful that you are going to deglaze for a vinaigrette?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to reduce this to a syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, make like they call it a pomegranate molasses. So it's like a really thick syrup that's just pomegranate juice.
Cool.
And then I will use that to make a pomegranate vinaigrette for some salads that the kitchen makes.
Look at all these cameras on Chef Tess. Welcome to the Food Network. I'll just go home. What am I going to say that's and can compare to all of that? Wow. All right. So Philly cheesesteak sandwiches for lunch tomorrow, 11:30 to 1:30.
Yep.
And this vinaigrette with the palm. That's super great. And like that Palm Wonderful stuff, good for you. We've got it here at the store. People drink it usually, but you're here to tell us that you can use it as a reduction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
This would be, you could make the syrup and put it over like oven roasted or grilled chicken with like really crispy skin. Like a little drizzle of this over the top would be really good. I mentioned off air that you could reduce this to a syrup and use it in cocktails.
Yeah.
Like a little whiskey, lemon zest, pomegranate would be a little tasty. So, sky's the limit. Excellent.
And I'm glad that you mentioned you could use it in a cocktail because if we come back to my mug, we've got today only at Wine and Spirits this Hill Rock. This is single malt whiskey, and it is from the great state of New York. The only place you can get it in Iowa is here at Hy-Vee, and today you can save $30 This is $120, and I know that that's a lot, but this is a one-of-a-kind beverage that none of your friends will have. You can see the distiller's signature and all that. So I was real nervous walking with this across the store because it does cost that much. All right, now zoom out so when I put it down, nobody gets scared by my face. All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, let's get to our first guest who's here from Vision Center PC, Dr. Patrick Walsh. Good to see you, buddy.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So we've ran into each other over the years at different things. But recently on Instagram, which I'm a big fan of Instagram because it's just a bunch of great pictures and there seems to be less dramatic things happening on Instagram. The Vision Center PC page has impressed me because I see posts all the time where if it's not yourself, it's another coworker that's at Vision Center all hours of the day and night helping people with eye emergencies.
Correct.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah. We our doctors are on call 24 hours a day for eye emergencies. And there's a lot of things that can happen. You know, you might be out in the yard and something happens. Something might happen at 3 in the morning.
Sure.
You know, you need somebody to take care of you, and we're always there to help patients. So, yep,
Right.
I drag myself out of bed and get people taken care of.
So does it, like, do they call, and here we have the Instagram page. So Ryan, scroll down just a little bit. And usually if you see a selfie of Dr. Walsh, that's when you're Supermaning it to the rescue. But I want to click on that picture of the dime. And I don't know if this was an emergency one, Dr. Walsh. The dime. So the picture of the dime and the tweezers.
Yep.
Now, we know how big a dime is, but what you're seeing next to the tweezers were things that you or someone took out of a patient's eye?
Correct. This person came in and they were at work and they were working with a certain type of plastic.
Okay.
And it's they were melting it and heating it up, and it splashed up in their eye. And this was what was there, and so we got him all taken care of, got it all out of there, and he was a lot happier once it was out. That's for sure.
I can't even imagine. And again, you think about how not big our eyes are, so when you get something that size, thanks for zooming in. Now we can totally tell how much of a pain that had to be.
Yes.
Yeah, so, and again, it's like a twofold thing. Like, it's important to have a presence on social media with a place like Vision Center, but it's also just a great service to know that when things happen, because I don't know if people are necessarily aware of that. Like, if you see patients for annual exams or whatever, do they know that if something should happen that they can call you? And I hope that they are aware of that.
Some of them are aware, but
Sure.
we're definitely trying to make more individuals aware of that fact.
Sure.
You know, it's something where we're usually able to see those individuals within 15 minutes, half an hour, and get them all taken care of, where it might take a little bit longer if you have to go somewhere and sit and wait a little bit longer. So we're trying to get the word out, trying to let people know, and, you know, trying to take care of those people in a quick, timely manner. You know, if you get that plastic in your eye,
my
you want that
gosh.
out now. So
I can't even imagine. Let's go back to the Instagram page because there's so many great other examples of things happening. So let's scroll a little bit. There's another dime. You love using the dime for reference.
I do. It's in my drawer. It's handy.
So again, Vision Center PC on Instagram. I don't want this to happen to anybody that's watching the show, but things happen, right?
Correct.
We can't control
Accidents
when stuff
happen.
like that. Exactly.
Yeah, and they happen at all times. You know,
At
I've
all
been in
times,
3 in
right?
the morning, 5 in the morning. That's perfectly fine. Let's get you in. Let's get you taken care of. Let's get you back to bed.
So when you go in at whatever time, do you then go home and then go back to work? Do you go back at a later time?
Nope. Go to work the same time next
Jeez
morning.
Louise. Man. So I told you off the air, and I said this yesterday leading up to your appearance, is that I can't sit here and tell you that I've had an eye exam.
I know.
Recently.
I know, yeah.
It could be a long time. I also said yesterday and told you that my brother stabbed me in the eye with a piece of plastic when we were little.
Yeah.
And I had some eye trauma. And the weird thing is, and I didn't tell you this, but I feel like, and I don't know if this is true, but when I had that eye trauma, I feel like I have a heightened sense of hearing. So I don't know if my brain thought I was maybe going to lose sight in an eye, and I don't know. That's a weird thing to say. But I have really good hearing, and it seems to be kind of connected to that event. Like, did I subconsciously think I was going to lose sight in an eye because of that traumatic event, and all of a sudden my hearing amplified. I don't know.
Medically, I don't think that I can answer that one way or the other, but that may be.
Isn't that weird, though?
That
so I need to come in. So I just kind of want to walk me through, as we're sitting here, that eye exam.
Sure.
What can I expect? And then for folks that are watching this that maybe themselves haven't gotten an eye exam, they show up to Vision Center, they see somebody, what happens?
Yeah. So you can always give our office a call at 563-2020. That's our number here in town to set up an eye appointment. When you come in for the appointment, you'll be greeted by our staff, and then one of our technicians will take you back, and they'll kind of do some pre-testing things. Take a look at the pressures in the eyes, kind of get a reading of what the prescription might be, take some photos of the back of the eye, do some preliminary things.
How do you take a picture of the back of the eye? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
You said that very casually.
Yeah.
How are we doing that?
Yeah.
Is the camera going in my eyeball?
No.
Like
It gets real close.
Drone camera that gets real close. All right.
It gets real close.
But look at Betsy looking at me like a weirdo. I don't know. I haven't been over there, okay?
It gets real close.
It gets close. All right.
Usually a pretty bright flash, but it does a good job optically of taking a picture of the back of the eye, looking at all the good stuff back there. So, and then once that's done, then you get to see my smiling face, and we'll check the vision, but we'll also check the health of the eyes. And I think that's a big thing that a lot of people don't necessarily think about, is that there's a lot of health-related things with the eye that we want to take a look at and rule out. Your vision is good. We want you to be able to see 20/20, but there are a lot of things that can go on in the back of the eye that can cause problems that you may not even know about. It might not even affect your vision.
What are we looking at right now on Instagram?
Yeah,
what is
this is a slow-mo video, very slow down, of checking the eye pressure. So you'll see this little probe kind of come out, and it'll lightly touch the front of the surface of the eye, boom, just like that.
Now that's not going to happen to me when I go for my exam.
Sure.
Hey, I got to cancel my appointment.
It's very light. It's very, very light.
It touches the eye.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's actually really cool. Think about it. It goes out and it touches the eye and it bounces back.
Yeah.
And it's a rebound effect. And
sure.
From that, they take a reading. So I can tell you're excited.
You know, the word I would use is cool.
Cool.
It hits the eye.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
Yesterday I'm talking about how, Ryan's got glasses on, Chad wears contacts. My wife has contacts as well. I just don't know how. I mean, I'm sure you could probably teach people how to do contacts, right?
Yeah, it is something that a lot of people are apprehensive about. And, a lot of people are concerned about their eyes. They're very sensitive.
Yeah.
So, but it's one of those things that you can learn over time.
Or
maybe not.
You have very cool glasses.
Well, thank you.
Like and this is what's going to happen. Because my mom has had glasses forever, and my dad, I think, does now as well. I'm going to show up, and you're going to be like, you got to get whatever. You have whatever. You got to. I think I can get some cool shades.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. You bet. Yeah, we've got.
And they seem to have improved as far as I have young kids, so if they grab a hold of them, they're not going to.
Oh yeah. As far as the durability of the frames and things like that, it's a lot better than it used to be.
Sure.
Some of the flexible frames and things like that, and nowadays too, glasses have become more of a style, a statement type of thing. It used to be something where no one would want to wear them, and now we have kids that are happy to get their glasses because it's a style thing.
Well, they're very fashionable. The ones that you have, they're super cool.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
They're real snazzy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are those only for eye docs, or are those for common folk too?
It's for everyone.
Yeah, okay.
These are actually my computer glasses. I wear contacts, and so I don't need these to see.
Okay.
But our computers, our devices give off a high energy blue light.
Man, I knew you were going to get to this.
I know, they can cause damage to the eyes. That's what this blocks. And so there's no prescription in these. They just help me while I'm looking at my device.
Okay, so we're all addicted to technology.
Yes.
Phones in our face. Most days you're right there.
Yeah.
I got a laptop here. I have a computer upstairs, and I do get that effect. Also the lighting sometimes. Is that damaging the front of the eye, the back of the eye? How is that all related to that? So these devices, is it the straight on effect, or is it getting to the back of the eye as well?
So with the devices and with the light, it's mostly the back of the eye that it's affecting. Now, when we look at our devices, another thing though that happens is we naturally just stare a little bit more. And we don't blink as much. And so what ends up happening is our eyes end up drying out a little bit more over time. They get itchy, scratchy, burning, just fatigue, things like that. So, but with these lenses, it helps to block that blue light. And you can look at them too. You can go back and forth. It's got a slight little bit of a tint to it. and it just helps your eyes relax. It just takes that strain, that high intensity light, takes that away so that they're not as irritated, not as fatigued. So.
You have a patient at 9, and I don't want to not talk about what you brought for us to try out. So this is an eye compress, and you talk about moisture in the eye, and that's very important. So I'll let you kind of show these off, and then we're going to go microwave them really quick.
Yeah, you bet. So this is a very stylish looking thing right here, but this helps with dry eye. A lot of individuals suffer with dry eye, which is a condition where our tears are just not as high of quality as we need them to be. And it can be from a number of different reasons, looking at the phone too much, your environment that you're in, age, different things like that. Well, this helps our eyes create a better overall quality tear. So you take this fancy thing right here, you heat it up in the microwave, close your eyes, and you place that on your eyes. Very stylish.
And then you just have some me time.
Yes,
maybe you drink some Hill Rock whiskey.
Correct. Take a little nap. It allows the heat to get into your eyelids, it creates a better overall quality.
I'm going to hand these to Betsy, and she's going to take the Toyota Muscatine cart cam, shameless plug.
And it feels really good.
Microwave it. I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, I use it, and I take a nap. I have to set an alarm, otherwise I take a nap.
It's that nice, huh?
Oh, it feels great.
Wow. All right, so we have a microwave in our club room here at the store, which Betsy, I think, knows where she's going. So we're going to follow her in the cart cam in just a second. Okay, so you're accepting patients still. That's not a thing for people to worry about. They can call over. What was the phone number again for Vision Center? You said 2020, but it's 563-263-2020.
Yep.
Genius.
Pretty easy to remember there. So. Oh, and there's the cart cam.
Yeah, the cart cam. I kind of feel like we're on a little bit of a roller coaster this morning. Got a little bit of a lean to it. Hopefully you're not. It's like watching Cloverfield. Hopefully people at home are going to be okay. So we're going to take that to the microwave. 20 seconds is all it takes.
20 seconds.
And then you said it retains the heat for 15 to 20 minutes after 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Wow.
Heats up real quick.
Is that something, the eye compress, that is prescribed, or is it just something that you would recommend for most patients, for everybody?
Yep. So yes and no. It's good overall for anyone to use.
Sure.
Individuals that have dry eye, though, this is something that we do prescribe for them. Because again, it creates a better overall quality tear.
Gotcha.
And so that's
as cool glasses. You have cool shades. So it's almost like I want to have to get glasses.
There you go.
I don't know. Maybe it'll help this very round face of mine square up a little bit. But we talk about the technology in your business. So from the time that you finished school and got to Muscatine and started working at Vision Center, technology's probably just kept. New things are coming out all the time, I imagine, right?
It's amazing the amount of research and technology and everything that is just making the eye care so much better, and in all medical fields. So,
absolutely.
It's just really taken off.
All right, I'm being very aware of the time. It's 8:51 if you're watching us live. Dr. Walsh has to see a patient in 9 minutes. Luckily, we're very close to where your Vision Center PC is located, right off Park Avenue. So Betsy's coming back in the cart cam. She has microwaved the eye compressed moist heat. Is that Brooder?
Brooder.
Whew, that's a tough one.
Funny
to look
name,
at.
funny mask. Works great.
Works great. And then I'm probably going to call and make an appointment because I want to get checked out.
Hey, that sounds great. I can't wait to see you there.
Wow. All of the eye puns.
Got jokes.
That was such a good eye pun that Chef Tess stopped what she was doing to look up, like, as if to approve immediately of that eye pun. Yes. I'm just real self-conscious, so I'm going to make sure before I go in that I check to make sure I got no crusties.
Or eye boogers and things like that.
So you call them eye boogers too? Okay. There's not like is there a medical term for it? Boogerus, maximus, eyeballington.
Just crusting debris.
Crusting debris.
Things like that.
Oh, no, Dr. Walsh. Crusting debris. All right, Betsy. I got to try this on, and then we got to get you out of here so you can go see that patient. Let's see. Ooh, it is warm. All right, so I'm going to close my eyes. Yep. I'm going full on here.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Well, for the sake, I don't know where my microphone is. There it is. Oh, that's very nice. So my eyes are closed.
Yeah, and you just lean back, take a little nap.
If you see my boss in the vicinity, tell him I need some nap time. So, because I'm creating healthy tears.
Yeah, and have a little hilltop while you're doing that.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad you came on, buddy. Thanks for. Did I make the handshake? Okay.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
So I guess this will be mine.
You bet. You bet.
Ooh, wow, that felt wonderful.
Doesn't it?
People are going to walk by the office upstairs and think well, We already thought something was wrong with that Tony guy, but now he's just snoozing in his desk. That's excellent. Dr. Patrick Walsh, Vision Center PC. I'll be seeing you soon. Thanks for coming on, and please come back, okay?
You bet. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you at the Muscatine Diabetes Walk on May 4th.
We will see you there.
Great time. All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, let's cut away. Chef Tess back in the kitchen. I can't believe how nice that felt. It was so warm and relaxing. I almost fell asleep. Rocking and chopping some red peppers, it looks like.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. Now, that Philly cheesesteak sandwich, boy, it was good a couple months ago. I'm so glad that it's coming back tomorrow, 11:30 to 1:30. What kind of cheese will you be using again? That's what I couldn't remember.
Swiss provolone and Cheese Whiz.
Whoa.
Yes,
that's right.
You can't have a Philly cheesesteak without Cheese Whiz. So.
Cheese Whiz is the classic topping, isn't it?
It is.
And this is one of those sandwiches where whether you're in Philadelphia or Muscatine, Iowa, grabbing one, you might have to do the old lean, where you hold the sandwich up and then you lean back.
It's a two-hander for sure.
Two-hander. Yeah, that's excellent. All right, so we'll look for that tomorrow, everybody. While Jim Simmons, store director here at Hy-Vee, is in the chair, I don't know if you've ever worn some eye compress to give you healthy tears.
No.
That is very nice.
Really. I missed the whole part, so I don't know exactly what you're doing.
Oh, Dr. Walsh
so.
is great. Yeah, these are to promote healthy tears.
Healthy tears.
Stick it in the microwave. So Betsy took the Toyota Muscatine car cam, stuck it in the microwave. And
I cry a lot, so it'd be nice to have some healthy ones. That's for sure.
I didn't know that you could have healthy and unhealthy tears, but we learned that. So we couldn't really cry yesterday because it was 74 degrees at one point.
It was beautiful yesterday.
In my neighborhood, when I got home, you could just smell grills, right?
The grills are going.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's that time of year for sure. Now, some people don't stop grilling ever, but
I don't.
For people that maybe did, and where we do the show, we have the pleasure of just being able to look and see our meat department and all the different varieties. Like the steaks always just look so good, but then like
he's got it all
too. I mean it's just awesome. Betsy's going to turn her camera because again we're this close. We might as well. And I don't want to talk about grilling that long, but
it's just awesome. I am one of those guys that I am changing out my propane tank in the winter. So I don't never stop, and I'm cracking the ice off the cover and everything else. But this is my favorite time of the year in the meat department because there's so many more items to grill. Because
100%.
Obviously we switch our cases around and have everything you need. And sometimes it's not even a steak; it's the mushroom. I throw that right on the grill with my steaks and get them all nice and hot. Oh my, I love that stuff. There's just nothing better than some of the sides we have over there.
It's super fun.
It is
for sure. It's definitely we earned this nice weather after that winter and almost no spring that we had.
I was gonna say, the winter wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It was a no spring thing that was killing us. April it's gone and we had nothing really. So that's a little disappointing. But hey, we're ready to go now. We've got the greenhouse open.
Yes.
That's ready to roll. You can see the front of the store. You can come in and there's
super
just
nice.
Tons of cool stuff in front of the store.
I can't believe the amount of customers last week that were like, we have these little bicycles.
Oh yeah.
On the handlebar, there's like this basket, and I probably bagged like 6 of them last week.
Yeah.
One lady said she was going to keep it inside of her house, and then she was going to plant one of the rose bushes from the floral department inside of it.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Yeah, you got those little things you stick in the ground, like little wind things, that are out there. We've went through that whole rack almost. I mean, it's just a big deal.
It's pretty cool.
And there's so many cute things out there to dress your yard up or your garden or just in front of your door or whatever you might want. That's my favorite stuff of the whole garden thing.
Sure.
When we go to our GM show, we really like to hit on those things and find the fun, cool little things that maybe nobody else will really have. And that's what we've done.
The new products that are out. I need to get some bushes for the front of my house and topsoil and then some mulch, and I can get it all here, which is awesome.
We're still trying to get in. We're still getting our product in because
honestly,
I wouldn't even bring anything in until last week because we were having frost issues and everything else. But if you'll take a look at it, you'll be able to get all the shrubs. All the fresh stuff's going to be out in the tent. All the general merchandise type items are going to be out in front of our store. So I'm looking really forward to it. I think it's going to be a really good May.
Absolutely.
I think we're only going to get a little bit of May because April's over. So we're not going to get to plant much right now, but I think May will be really strong and we'll have a lot of good stuff going on.
A lot of opportunities for you to come and see us. We had Facebook pulled up, so a couple different things. Today is Administrative Professionals Day.
Yep.
Yesterday we had some awesome things on the set here. Floral is going to be busy. They have a bunch of great options for the administrative professional in your life or at your business, including the balloons, which are fun. Like,
absolutely.
You know, there it is. Look at that. Happy Assistant. Like, that's great. It's a nice touch for sure. And then today being Wednesday, it makes even more sense that you're here because Wednesdays are when we roll out the brand new Fuel Saver Plus Perks ad.
Right.
So we've been getting these printed locally at Sycamore. They look so good.
Yeah.
When people walk into the front of the store, they can grab them, and that's when they can get the fuel savers. So if we pull that up, these are the new ones that start today. So keep that in mind. It's Wednesday to Tuesday.
Just like our ads.
Right. Today's the 25th, and it goes until Tuesday, May 1st. So these are ways to save you money at the gas pump because unfortunately the price of gas is not going down.
Yeah,
right.
If anything,
we know about that.
Yeah.
So okay, here's just a couple of those items. Deluso salads, 20-cent fuel saver. Holy moly!
That's one of our best sellers. Believe it or not, Deluso salads sell like crazy, and they're great. You know, people come in and get them in the mornings, take them to work, but save 20 cents on a salad. I mean, that's crazy.
Family size pizza, 16-inch, 20-cent fuel saver. Chinese rice bowl, that looks awesome. 10-cent fuel saver.
Our rice bowls are fantastic. It's a meal. It seriously is a meal.
It's not enough for me, but maybe I got two of them, right? Maybe I get two rice bowls,
hey, dude,
and I get a 20-cent fuel saver.
I got an all-you-can-eat that I'm not sure that covers you. So we just got to figure that out.
I'll have you know that I have not had the all-you-can-eat Chinese because I don't want to eat all the profits. So
appreciate it.
Pull that back up again. I want to keep looking at some of these deals, but we do have $6 all-you-can-eat Chinese. This is a great pack from the kitchen. You're getting chicken, you're getting sides, 15-cent fuel saver, and then the Syntastic savings. All of those items that you can see right there from the bakery, those are all made right here.
Right,
Scratch.
every one of them. The crumb cakes too. We don't have a picture of that, but that's all. Yeah, every bit of it. Jake makes it every day. We roll this stuff out and
I think it's important to know that it's not.
Yeah.
Like there's some places that bring stuff in off a truck and then they're like, here it is, but they're
every
back
place.
there by hand cranking it out.
Every place.
Yeah.
None of my competition has a bakery. It's all brought in a box.
Yeah.
So I get super excited about it because we're the only ones, and that stuff is made every single. If you ever notice, the shelf dates on there, we have to pull that 2 days out. Right. So that doesn't say we don't leave it on our shelf for that time. So those items there are only like 2-day items for us. So we have to make those things every day.
Every single
so we
day.
have them out there.
And
so it's fresh.
We know that they're doing it every single day. And then the other side of that ad, just ridiculous deal. Chicken breast portions, 20-cent fuel saver. Those are perfect. Grab it, stick it in the freezer, then take them out when you need them. Right?
Dude, that bag is this big.
Massive bag.
It's a massive bag. It's 20 cents off. I mean, it's a great deal. That's probably one of the best buys in the meat bar. He sells a ton of them anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And now we slap a extra 10 cents because we try to have 10 cents on it. Now we're going to 20. So it's a great deal.
A lot of chicken. And then a thing that I'm excited about is the Hy-Vee deli cheese with a 10-cent fuel saver. We have Deluso. As a matter of fact, Betsy, can you take the Toyota Muscatine car cam? Just go right around the corner to the deli. You'll see the signs that says Deluso. The meat's in there, just right around the corner. We don't talk enough about the Deluso deli meats. Yeah. And there's a lot of people that, whether you're packing a lunch or you're making a meat tray or if it's graduation, whatever it is, the Deluso meats are the best.
Yeah, they're premium. We're the only ones that carry it.
Yeah.
You hear of a lot of different kinds, but nobody carries Deluso but us.
Yeah.
And it is a very, very high end. Not only meats, but they also have the Deluso cheeses over there that are high end. So take a look at that. These happen to be Hy-Vee sliced cheeses here, which are phenomenal. I mean, they're fantastic. And there is a difference between getting the sliced cheeses out of here and the stuff packaged. There is a difference, and you can taste the difference and tell the difference. So I really encourage that. That's a great buy with a 10-cent fuel saver.
And it's also just, when you get deli meat, are you getting cheese at the same time? Save yourself a trip. Like, get it at the same time.
Yeah. Sometimes I go get cheese.
I gotta get if I'm gonna get I'm a big turkey deli, like Deluso turkey.
Yep.
Then I want a cheese to complement that, and then I might even get a little crazy and go to the bakery for that bakery fresh bread.
Oh yeah.
To even elevate the sandwich, right? Not that there's anything wrong with the bread aisle stuff, but
there's nothing better than that. Dude, you go there and get there's two of them. There's a jalapeno cheddar.
Oh, yeah.
If you slice that into sandwich slices and make grilled cheese or a ham and cheese or whatever, there is absolutely nothing better.
Right.
They have an green olive one now, too.
Oh I love green olives.
Awesome.
Oh, I didn't
Jake's
know that.
doing a great job with those breads.
I'm a green olive fan. Okay, and then if you don't want to do any of the work, the Hy-Vee Delish Harvester sandwiches, $4 is a ridiculous price, plus the 10-cent fuel saver. I might have to have one of those today. They're so good. And then you can see the bakery fresh garlic bread as well. And then the craft beer, right? So you purchase any 4 craft beer, 4-pack or 6-pack, 25-cent fuel saver. When we talk about craft beer, and I said this yesterday, and I mean it, wine and spirits here at Hy-Vee, we have the largest selection of craft beer.
Absolutely.
Bar none.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just impressive. I was over there today when I grabbed this bottle of Hill Rock, and I'm just looking at the craft beer, and I'm thinking, wow.
I think we have 28 feet of it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a ton, and it's a great addition. A lot of people, sometimes that's all they want to drink, and that's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we got the mix and match over there. You can mix and match stuff. It's just a great way to try a lot of different things. If you're not sure about craft beers, we have Kayleen over there that can help you. Yep. I mean, she's sharp on this stuff. And
well, it's nice because if you're a Bud Busch Light drinker and you're always wanting to try something, that's where you can. You can mix and match a 6-pack, or you could just grab one off there and think, I'm going to try just this one.
Just this
and
one.
Then come back and you love it. Okay, so we come back to the Deluso. Those meats in the deli, so good. Yeah. All the different varieties. You cannot go wrong. So please just consider, this is a big place. There's a lot going on. If you're shopping off of a list and maybe deli meats are not on your list, I just make it one of those impulse buys when you're like, I heard them talking about it and I want to try to see what the fuss is about those Deluso meats.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to ask for a sample. If you're not sure, because some of it, there's some neat flavors over there, and you're like, I don't know if I want a whole pound of that or whatever. Ask. I mean, the girls right there, I shouldn't say girls, but the team, because I have a lot of gentlemen that work there too, but they'll give you a sample, right? I mean, try it. Try before you buy it. That's any one of our departments. If you want to try Chinese before you buy it,
sure.
Ask for a sample. Same way with the kitchen, all of it. The only place I probably don't do is pizza, because I think you all know what pizza tastes like. So, but there's a lot of different places there that you might want to know.
Exactly. Yeah. And also, we probably just can't crack open the Hill Rock whiskey.
That would be a little hard.
Right.
Yeah. Especially that particular one. That's a very high end, very, very.
Right. I don't know what that tastes like. Maybe we can pop the cork. But yeah, most things for sure.
But we do sample a lot of wines.
And next week for sure with the Taste of Hy-Vee. Sampling all throughout the store, and a lot of wine and spirit sampling Friday and Saturday, and we'll talk more about that for sure. So grab the Fuel Saver ad when you come in the store. Take advantage of those deals. As I said, the price of gas creeping up a little bit, but it doesn't have to. It's like this is the only way that you can avoid. I don't know how else you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Unless you're siphoning gas out of your neighbor's tank, please don't do that. How else are you going to pay for cheaper gas?
Please don't do that.
There's no way to pay for cheaper gas unless you're just coming here and getting your groceries.
I totally agree.
It just makes sense.
If you'll just go inside and pay and show them your Fuel Saver, you instantly get another nickel off. Nobody else can do that. I don't. You can have a sign up saying we honor the Fuel Saver at Hy-Vee. Well, yeah, you want to say that because because we're kicking you.
Right. Sure.
So you can have that, but you can't add more to it.
You can't.
And that's what Terry's doing. You come in, you spend, I think it's a 10-gallon
10 gallons
fill.
Of gas, yep.
You get 10 gallons of fuel. You go in and pay for it. She adds 10 cents to it, right? Or 5 cents, excuse me, right back on your card before you even do anything else.
It's pretty cool.
You don't even have to do anything.
Yeah.
You can have 0 on your card and go in and show, spend 10 and you automatically get 5. So next trip you get 5. And you can just count on a nickel every single time.
And I can count on this. I always leave with donuts. So that's something else that they get me with, hook, line, and sinker.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So grab the Fuel Saver ad. Get ready for the Taste of Hy-Vee next week. And we'll talk more about the back page of the newspaper, the ad that we have on there as well. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, dude, thank you.
If you need one of these to, get your tears healthy, we've got some extra ones.
I will have to say, I don't know that any of my tears have been healthy. So I definitely probably needed to give it a shot.
I just kind of want to see what people think if I'm just like walking around. Well, I couldn't really walk around because you cannot see anything with that on.
Yeah, I bet you can't.
Could not see anything, and you're supposed to have your eyes closed.
I didn't know there was really a difference.
I know, I didn't either, but I tell you what, and that's why I wanted to have Dr. Walsh on, because Vision Center supports a lot of things like the Diabetes Walk and everything else. But I just want to talk about eye care because I'm sitting here and I'm telling you I haven't had an eye exam in probably 20 years.
Yeah.
And I need to go.
Yeah.
Because who knows? You never know what's going on.
Sometimes it's not about your sight. Sometimes it's what's behind the eye.
That's exactly
and how
right.
healthy is your eye and so on. And I'm one of those guys that have to have an eye exam now because I'm getting that age. But and that's what Tony tells me too when I go in. I really don't appreciate that. But hey, you're getting that age now, and I'm like, oh that hurts.
Dr.
Come
Eller,
on.
yeah. Oh, geez.
But I try really hard not to wear my glasses. I don't. And I think that's why, they say, she goes, your eye strength's really good. And I think it's because I'm trying to not use my glasses, so I strain a little bit. But
you're doing those eye workouts.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
See, I feel like if I have to wear glasses, I would, because I can't do I just know that I couldn't do the contact thing.
Yeah, I mean, neither.
I can't do it.
There's no way I can have that. And
I'd poke my eye.
I even wanted to, maybe talk about surgery.
The LASIK
because my wife had it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's amazing. And I go in and guess what? I'm not eligible.
Oh no!
Because this eye I see up close with, this eye I see far away with.
Darn
and they say, that's how we fix you. And I'm like, oh, wonderful.
Great.
Can't even catch a break.
Can't even get the laser.
Yeah.
Man, can't catch a break.
Good stuff.
All right, let's check back in with Chef Tess, who is just sharpening a knife. Jeez. Those knives have got to be sharp to cut through stuff. Now, you've got the onions all done, so you don't have to worry about crying anymore. That's good. I didn't catch any onion over here. And then how is that reduction coming along with that palm? If we go overhead shot, we're going to be able to see that. How long does that take, I guess, is a better question.
Well, you can get it done really, really fast if you just turn the heat up, probably within like a half an hour. But because it's higher in sugar, I don't like to do that because all it takes is a customer asking me where something is, and then the entire pan is scorched. So I like to do it low and slow. So it'll probably be going for another hour, just slowly reducing. Yeah, it's a much better way to get it exactly where I want it and not too far.
That is super cool. And again, Jim and I were talking a lot about the Deluso meats, and correct me if I'm wrong, but do you use a Deluso product with those Philly cheesesteaks tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The beef will be Deluso, and the cheeses will be Deluso as
well,
well,
great.
Actually. Yeah.
See, and Jim meant it when he said it. If you're ever thinking about trying a new deli product, ask for a sample. Like we could all walk over there right now and say, I want to try Deluso Swiss cheese or whatever. Yeah. You got to say it like that, see? And then they'll give you the sample.
Yeah. Well, definitely try it, and then also ask the staff what their favorite is.
Yeah.
Because, I work on the backside of the deli, so when they bring in new products and stuff, they're like, hey, chef, check this out. One of them being I think it's a Thai chili turkey breast.
What?
It is really, really good.
Thai chili
that
turkey
sweet
breast.
Chili sauce that you get with like spring rolls sometimes.
Nice.
It's very similar to that, almost marinated. Super, super good.
That is fun.
So, yeah, just ask us. We deal with this stuff every day, and ask us what we like. Try it out. See for yourself. Lots of good stuff.
We're here for y'all.
Yep.
That's the moral of the story for sure. Okay. All right. Well, boy, the still sharpening of the knife, huh? And now my face is on the screen, so it's like, oh, I'm scared. It's a battle. And I have no weapons, except I will protect my eyes thanks to Vision Center. PC. I can't wait to re-microwave that. That's awesome. All right, 11:30 to 1:30, lunch tomorrow with... Now I feel like you're just doing it for the sake of sharpening.
I'm doing them all. I'm going to a career fair today.
Okay.
So I'm getting them all nice and sharp and shiny for the kiddos.
Nice. Now, is that the one with the mayor's thing, or where's this at?
No, this is actually for the homeschool program.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. So Kat Nitzel and the crew. Where's this at?
The community school district building.
On Mulberry.
On Mulberry. Yep.
Nice. And you're just going to be showing off knives or demonstrating things?
I'm going to be talking to them about what I do here at Hy-Vee.
Gotcha.
Not too long ago, I did a cooking class for the kids in the homeschool program. It was really fun. They had a good time, and so they asked me to participate in the career fair today. So I've got a picture board to put together of a lot of the different foods that I've done and things like that. So it'll be fun.
That'll be fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Good
What
day.
time is that at?
1 to 3.
Oh, I could disappear for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Who would notice?
Hop in and say hello to the kiddos.
Hello, children! Do you want to host a talk show from a grocery store? Here's what you need to do. Go to St. Ambrose to become a high school English teacher. Then switch your major sophomore year, adding an extra semester to your career. Then graduate and work in Quad City Radio for 5.5 years and not make that much money. But you probably should, and people think you do. Then take a job at Haunting Customer Service. Move to Muscatine in August 2012. Then get lured back to radio for 5 years, only to then leave and come to Hy-Vee. And 2 months into your stay at Hy-Vee, you host a talk show. That's it.
That's the fast track.
I don't even need 2 hours. What was that, 20 seconds?
Yeah.
That's the story. Sometimes I make some certain portions of it a little bit longer, like internships and all that other things that are important. But yeah, very good. All right. Before we wrap up, we got to look at the team staffing job board because it is Wednesday. We're trying to get you a job. You can call Mary for this one. It is some good openings. Looks like first and second shift production labor openings. Mary's got you if you're looking for a job or know someone that is. 563-316-7634. I should also mention that team staffing will be at Mayor Broderson's job fair that's going on today for the young people. So that's pretty cool. Team staffing will be hanging out there. Here's another one off the job board. First shift assembly. First shift assembly. Hello, friends. Mary's got you 563-316-7634. And what else is on the team staffing job board? First shift forklift with computer skills. Say that 3 times fast. First shift forklift with computer skills. Call Brooke with this one, 563-316-7636. And team staffing, of course, on Lake Park Boulevard, right across from Happy Joe's here in the Pearl City. Over 1,000 people have a job because of team staffing, and that's pretty darn cool if you ask me. So see them at Mayor Broderson's thing. Are we able to pull up Mayor Broderson's youth fair? We got that. So that's going on today. Chef Tess is going to hang out with the homeschool program kids. And it's Wellness Wednesday, I should mention, right? So even if you're watching this at 7:30 p.m., you could still get out here, or quite frankly at 10:30 because the store doesn't close. 10% off all purchases in the health market and off of organic produce and things of that nature. There we go. One more time, Mayor Broderson's Youth Job Fair going on today from 4 until 6 p.m. at the high school. Check it out and get yourself a job. Tomorrow on the show, Thursday, very excited. For the first time, we'll talk to Pam Collins on the show, the director of the Musser Public Library, and then former Iowa Hawkeye and NFL player Tim DeWitt will be here as he gets ready for his Tim DeWitt football camp and helping out the University of Iowa Children's Family Hospital. Very cool to have Tim DeWitt here. If you're a Hawkeye fan and you want to meet Tim DeWitt, I think it'd be fine to stop by and say, hey. He'll be on the show around 8:50. He'll be in the store around 8:30. And then on Friday, we'll have some friends from team staffing. We'll also talk to Jody Royal Goodwin, the housing administrator with the city of Muscatine. I mentioned next week, so Taste of Hy-Vee, bunch of different stuff going on. Next Monday, we're going to play bingo in the Market Grill Express from 5:30 to 7:30. On Saturday, May 5th, we're going to do a Meet the Heroes event from 10 to 12 in the parking lot with folks from the police department, fire department, sheriff's department. Monsanto's bringing their seatbelt convincer, and Muscatine Power and Water will be here. And then on Sunday, May 6th, this is the one I want you to listen to. Sunday, May 6th, 9 to 11 a.m., Kids Character Breakfast. Mickey Mouse, Princess Poppy, and Chase from Paw Patrol will be here. We're taking RSVPs, $5 per child. That includes a breakfast buffet for the kids, pictures with the characters, face painting, and a coloring contest. Here's why I'm emphasizing this event. We already have like 40 reservations, which is just blowing our minds. We're super excited and thankful for everybody that's reached out. But if you have kids or grandkids or nieces or nephew that would want to hang out with Mickey, Princess Poppy from Trolls, or Chase from Paw Patrol, you got to call us and get your seat, okay? 563-264-2420. Because space is limited-ish. Like, I will put extra tables outside of the Market Grill Express if I have to. I'm fine with that. So just call us, 563-264-2420, ask for the Market Grill Express, and reserve your seat. Thank you to Dr. Patrick Walsh with Vision Center PC. I will see him soon because this isn't a bit. Like, I do need to get my eyes checked, and I do finally have good insurance for once in my life, and I'm going to take advantage of it and go see Dr. Walsh and the crew at Vision Center PC. Thankful of his time coming over here. He literally had to go see a patient at 9, so he hustled out of here, and we thank him for that. Thanks also to Jim Simmons for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow on Hy-Vee Today, live at 8:30. Watch the show at night, Monday through Friday, well, Monday through Sunday, quite frankly, on Muscatine Power and Water, digital cable channel 5, thanks to Remax. Tonight, you can watch this show at 7:30 and 10:30, and if you're watching this at 10:30, go to bed. What are you doing awake still? And thank you for watching this instead of Jimmy Fallon. I would like to say that I'm funnier than Jimmy Fallon, but I wouldn't say that out loud. Sometimes. I think I'm a better interviewer. We don't pre-screen our guests. They do that on talk. Do you know that? If you watch a talk show, they know what they're going to talk about. That bothers me a little bit. I've interviewed a lot of people over the years, and never once have I told them, like, all right, here's what you're going to say. We just fly by the seat of our pants. That's the professional way to do it. Now, would I take Jimmy Fallon's money? In a second. All right. So keep that in mind. Okay. Thanks for watching. This is Tony Tone signing off. HyVeeToday@gmail.com. Use it or lose it. And don't forget, Chef Tess Philly cheesesteak sandwich for lunch tomorrow on Thursday. And happy rest of your spring cleanup week. I got to put some stuff out in the alley. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community. Questions? Comments? Know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.